Hey guys, it's Steve with Futures and Charts, and this morning it's Friday, January 23rd, and of course the market is up today after a bit of a relief sell-off yesterday after being up quite a bit for like took about 4 or 5 days, and we went up over 20 cents in diesel. So, but today it's back up, and now all of a sudden the market is actually looking at what's going on with Iran. So, like I said in my last video, the Greenland thing was had nothing to do with oil. There's been some disruptions in Kazakhstan, and so they got production shut down. That's like over 1 million barrels a day. And then with what's going on in Iran is, I think, a big part of this, because if we do strike Iran and try to topple that regime, that's gonna have some huge effects. But it could be short-lived. We'll just have to see how that works out. But so U.S. inventories, or yesterday's release of the Department of Energy, crude reported a build of 3.6 million barrels compared to an API estimate of 3 million barrels. Gasoline reported a build of 6 million barrels compared to an estimate of 6.2. And diesel posted a surprise build of 3.3 million barrels, and they were expecting the diesel to be flat over the week. So that should actually be good for keeping prices in check. But the Iranian thing is apparently kind of trumping all that. So no pun intended there. And market is, it's oil prices are rebounding this morning after President Trump renewed threats against Iran. So that's kind of the big news today. And I think it's time to just go have a look at the charts and see what it's looking like.
Okay, so this is February the diesel chart for February. So we're looking at being up about 7.25 cents at the moment. We do have a couple of trend lines. I've got one drawn in here. I'll draw in another one here real quick, and we can see what could possibly happen if things get a little out of hand over in Iran. So right now we're running up against this previous high we had back here. And we touched it yesterday, and we have touched it again today, and we pulled back just a hair from the high of the trade today. So this is looking like it's going to be some kind of resistance, which would be good. Maybe things will settle down and we can go the other way. But if this Iran thing does blow up, I mean, we could go up another 20 cents pretty quickly. So which would just be running up against this other upward channeling trend line here. So because we did have a really nice channel working here for a long time, and that's why I kind of leave these lines on here, because they can come into play later on. So but at the moment it looks like this area at the 244 and a half roughly price on the futures seems to be kind of resistance. So we can always hope that this will come back down and the Iran situation will sort of ease, and we can continue to keep our fuel prices down so that we can have lower cost inputs going into the spring. So that's what we're all hoping for. But even where it's at now, it's better than it was last year for the most part. So, but anyway, today's Friday. We'll see what happens over the weekend, and we might wake up to some kind of stuff going on over in Iran, which Monday morning would be interesting. So keep your eye on it. I know I will be. So thanks for watching Futures and Charts, and we'll see you next week.